What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this one we have, should you move to Australia in 2025? That is a great question. I can't wait to hear the answers. For me, from so many videos I watched, I feel like Australians are absolutely laid back, are chill, are awesome, are a good time, are funny, just amazing people. But I have seen videos on housing crisis. I have seen videos on prices of rentals and this and that. And so those would be the only things that would maybe deter me. But let's hear these answers before we dive in. If you guys happen to enjoy, please don't forget to subscribe. Get a video a thumbs up. And if you'd like to support this channel further, in the description there's a Patreon link. Hit the link, subscribe, get some exclusive benefits.
Should you move to Australia in 2025? Hi, my name's Dane. I'm a Brit that's lived in Australia the last few years, and I post videos all about moving to Australia and places you should see in this beautiful country. So if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit subscribe. We are doing something different today. I have never done this. I've filmed so many videos about moving to Australia, so you know my thoughts on moving here, but I want to know what other people think. Let's go and ask the people of Bondi if you should move to Australia in 2025. Where are you from, Sarah?
I'm from Copenhagen, Denmark.
Why did you move to Australia?
For student exchange.
And what is your favorite part about living in Australia at the moment?
I think the beach and like being so close to the ocean and being able to swim in the ocean, because in Denmark it's quite cold, so it's not really possible.
Yeah.
Least favorite part about living in Australia?
Spiders and cockroaches, I think.
I used to live in Sydney, and everywhere I lived, cockroaches, not so many spiders, but cockroaches, you gotta get used to that over here. One piece of advice you would give to someone if they were moving to Australia?
Buy a large surfboard. A small one isn't gonna do you any good.
I mean, it's here a lot.
I mean, I wouldn't want to rock with no cockroaches. You feel me? Yeah. So hopefully you don't gotta deal with them too much. Hopefully it's a case by case thing. But yeah, the beaches. The beaches are absolutely beautiful. Come on now.
Of English accents, because that's what we've been so shocked. We're like, we need to meet more Australians.
Enjoy it, have fun. Just live it up. You only get to live once. It's a beautiful country, beautiful
There
place
you
to
go.
explore.
Probably loads of sunscreen.
Which factor? This has been a common one.
I would usually wear 50.
I would say should have moved here a lot earlier. Should have moved here when I was a lot younger.
I'm going from Ireland.
Now it's the best place in the world. I've posted stories on Instagram like, why not everyone is here?
Pretty insane, and especially now, like it's winter time in Europe, and we're just like living it up in Australia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
living a dream.
It's actually amazing. You need to put a lot of sunscreen on because sun here is a bit dangerous. Wear sun cream.
What factor sun cream? Because
all the time.
Europeans,
50.
we come here and we use like 15 or something when we go to Spain, right? You need 50 here. Like the sun is.
Yeah, you just go red.
Why did you move to Australia?
Well, look, I was just looking for a better lifestyle. I know the job opportunities here in Australia are great, and we got a higher salary than where I'm from. So I just thought I'd take the chance. Good weather, nice beaches. Big Irish community here as well, which was part of it for me. And
I knew he was from Ireland, but I mean everybody knows he's from Ireland. You hear that accent, intermediate dead giveaway. But yeah, if you gonna go to Australia, bring the sunscreen, whatever y'all call it. Factor 50, nothing less. That's what I've been hearing. But yeah, it is awesome that like it's winter here. And we gotta just take this cold weather that I absolutely hate, while Australians are absolutely living it up being summertime. I'm a little jealous, can't lie.
stuff and meeting new people, and yeah, I just wanted to explore somewhere new.
If you're planning any global adventures in 2025 to Australia and beyond, there's one thing that you absolutely can't miss. Travel insurance. Let me introduce you to the long-term friends of the channel, Safety Wing. For the past 4 years, Safety Wing has been my go-to travel insurance designed specifically for nomads. Now let's get back to Bondi Beach. These guys are actually from Australia, so I thought it might be interesting to hear like a local's perspective. Australia versus, have you guys been to the UK?
Yes.
Like, what's your thoughts on both? Like, no offense taken.
I prefer the weather in Australia, definitely. I think the UK is really fun. It's good to like get a different perspective and like different cultural kind of perspective as well. But I've grown up here, so I kind of prefer coming back home.
It's pretty good here.
Kind of the same. I much rather the hot weather and the beaches, but the UK is also nice, just like roam around. It's like a nice environment.
Best thing about living in Australia?
Definitely the beaches, and I feel like everyone's just really relaxed. It's fine, like it's life. It's not too deep.
Yeah.
Just move on.
If you tell someone in the UK, I'm going to Australia, they will like, you will get eaten by a snake or a spider. Tell us the tea.
I think it's a little joke we like to play around, just a little bit.
I knew it. It's like a localist joke. They're having us on, guys.
But definitely, if you drive like even an hour and a half, 2 hours out, it's definitely a possibility. The city, the most you'll get is like a spider at your house, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like
A few huntsmans, maybe.
yeah, harmless. Just wake up on your bed and you're like, it's great, thanks. Love
More friends.
Originally from
I can't just see a huntsman. I can't just wake up to a huntsman spider. Me personally, I can't do it. My heart would be racing. I can't do it. But yeah, that myth about animals in Australia. Well, I do still feel like animals evolve at a very rapid pace in Australia, and there's something about the country that animals just thrive. Yeah, I do feel like I've seen enough videos to the point where if you move down there, you're not worried about being attacked by a spider or a snake or anything like that. You basically just kind of watch your surroundings and don't go in their habitat, and you good.
Rotherham, but we live in Perth.
What made you move to Australia?
The lifestyle, sun,
Yeah.
getting away from the rain,
How would you describe Aussie lifestyle?
laid back, very chilled, relaxed. Work-life balance is way better than in the UK.
Out of everywhere in Australia, where should people be putting on their bucket list?
Great Barrier Reef, or just around the coast, really.
Say Sydney. All the East Coast is pretty good, to be honest.
I was on the Gold Coast, up in Coolangatta and Burleigh Heads.
Yeah.
I loved it there. Beautiful, really quiet, nice beaches, good place to go out and have a drink.
What is your favourite thing about living in Australia, and what is your worst thing about living in Australia?
Favorite thing is probably the beaches and the weather. Summertime, is probably my favorite thing. The worst thing about it is the fear of dying every time you go out in nature, mate. Everything here is trying to kill you, whether it's sharks, whether it's snakes and everything. So that's probably the only kind of downside. You always have to think that in the back of your head when you're going out and about.
A lot of you guys are from Europe, so if you were telling someone who's never been to Australia before what it's like to live here, like what would you tell them?
I tell them it's a beautiful place. Don't have to worry about the spiders or snakes, really, unless you're going in the bush, but there's no bush in the city, so I think you'll be alright.
Do you think the wages are good in comparison to like cost of living, like you mentioned?
I think they average out pretty well. You're going to spend a lot of money to live here, but that's mainly Sydney though. I know in a lot of other places, like I know Perth is beautiful. Perth is a lot cheaper to live in.
I suppose it depends like where you want to live. Like I used to live in Sydney and I felt like I really struggled to save money, but now I live like down in Wollongong and I'm not spending as much money.
I was going to say Wollongong is just as nice a place, and it's also a lot cheaper to live.
I really don't.
I mean, you're always gonna have your like big cities that have an expensive cost of living, and Sydney's one of the most expensive cities in the world to live in. So, if you got the money, by all means, right, do it. Have a blast, knock yourself out. But if you don't got it, there are cheaper places. Well, I don't know how close Wollongong is or how great Wollongong is, but hey, there are cheaper places. You don't gotta live in a big city.
My sunglasses right now, but it is like the most beautiful day in Bondi Beach right now, and my eyes are gonna burn through if I don't wear these sunglasses. It's actually going pretty good already. Like this is the first time I've done a street interview video, and people are so friendly. So let's go find more people to talk to. Who do I have here?
My name is Lampros. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I am from Greece.
What are you doing in Australia? Like when did you move here? Like tell me everything.
I came 2 months ago. I am here on working holiday visa. Actually, I met him in the streets, and like his videos are so helpful. You were a big part of my decision to come to Australia, actually.
Wow!
For 2 months.
Yeah, cool. What is your favorite thing about living here?
So I love that the people speak in English because I've traveled a lot.
I feel that.
English is a struggle sometimes.
Worst thing about living here, if you have any?
The spiders.
Have you seen any though? Because I've literally seen like 2 in, like I've seen more in the outbacky places, but like just like in city life, have you seen many?
I have. Not many, but I have. I've seen some spiders that they would do the job for all the spiders in the world. They were so big. But it's okay.
See, that's
I mean,
crazy
they are
word.
harmless, and
Them
it's just
huntsmans,
I
bro.
need to get some time to get used to them.
How would you describe
Them
Australian
huntsmen,
lifestyle
man.
to someone that has never stepped foot in Australia?
Well, growing up here my whole life, I don't really know anything different, but I'd say you have to work hard, especially with all the house prices these days and stuff. But if you're coming here just to move here, I guess, just have fun. It's a pretty good place to live.
What is the worst thing about living in Australia?
Right now, cost of living.
Cost of living.
Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
I feel that.
London.
Birmingham.
Birmingham. So they actually just thought I was not from England because of my accent.
No.
The no is
The now.
pretty common here. I feel like the longer you stay here, like it just sneaks out. And I've lived with Australians, so it just catches on. Give me your best Australian no.
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 They're pretty good.
Favorite
I feel like they were pretty good, actually.
thing about living in Australia so far?
I like a lot the people. It's really nice. Everything seems to work really good. Like the lifestyle, everyone seems like really happy. Yeah, so really chill. Everything.
What is your favorite thing about being in Australia so far?
I have to say today, chilling at the beach has been really nice,
Yeah.
especially with it being winter back home and this being summer now. So it's nice.
That
it's a
is
nice
very
little
nice.
takeaway.
Why
Yeah.
are you in Australia?
So I'm doing a working holiday visa. I've been travelling for a few months.
How are you finding Australia already?
To be fair, I got to Sydney and the weather wasn't very good, and I was a bit
Oh.
savage and said, "Gosh, it's like being in Brighton." But actually, now today, I've changed my mind.
Glorious sunshine today. Like this is like
I'm dead.
typical Australian day. And day one, like what do you think?
And yeah, it's unreal.
Yeah, you brought the sun.
It's a bit too hot though, won't it?
Just wait till like January, February. You'll be like sweating through everything. But luckily, there's AC everywhere here. Like us Europeans, we're not built for the heat, right? Worst thing about living in Australia so far. Like I know you've only been here a few weeks. Like have you noticed anything?
Price of cigarettes.
How much
Oh,
are
I
they? 'Cause
feel that.
I don't smoke. But when I found out the price,
If you wanted, I think 30 or 40 fags, it was £80. $80.
That is crazy. But I mean, there you go. That help you stop smoking, won't it? That'll deter you from
the thing that
smoking.
you're most excited about being in Australia.
I think just days like these, I just want to mooch around, lie on the beach, soak up the culture, see a koala.
Maybe not on Bondi Beach. Maybe the zoo. Maybe Queensland. We don't know. Are you planning to stay in Australia long term? What's the plan?
I'm going to be here for at least a year, maybe up to 3 if I keep rolling it over. Yeah.
That was an interesting experience. I actually really enjoyed talking to people and just finding out their perspectives. I feel like the common things have been like spiders, snakes, and like making sure you
Yeah.
wear sunscreen. If you have any questions or if you want to see me do another video like this, make sure you comment down below. A big shout out to Safety Wing for partnering with me on this video. If you're looking for travel insurance, if you are moving to Australia on a working holiday visa or you're traveling long term, honestly, Safety Wing is the go-to. So make sure you check them out. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Until next time, take care and peace out, guys. See you on the flip side.
Absolute great video. It gave you all the reasons for moving to Australia in 2025. What's holding you back? Finances. That's what are holding me back. But yeah, I know I'm gonna come one day just to at least visit, just to kind of travel, explore, and experience the culture. I don't know when that one day would be, but one day I'm gonna go. That's on the bucket list. That's all we have. If you guys enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe, get a video a thumbs up, and check out the next one. I'll see y'all next time.